It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we've got Luke Schoonmaker. He's coming off a solid 102-yard game.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Well, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Hurts. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ford, that got in there to bring him down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Gets past 1 man. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And we both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Back to Walker on 1st down. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 17 carries, 51 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they've built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And out of bounds right around the 20. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Walker with another carry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slipped.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Will Mallory, his first touchdown on the year. And the River Hogs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Got a man. It's London.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll find Everett there, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Back to the ground with Etienne. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Elliott is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Etienne. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll run with Walker. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Herbert off the bootleg. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Returnable here from the 38. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And they will take over 1st and 10. Houston's offense taking over again. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles. with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finding Williams once more, complete. Touchdown! Jamison Williams,
His second touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it as we resume action.
and they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Herbert now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taken in at the 22. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That is caught.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Drake London.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Oilers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Look, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Carlson on for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
And his throw is incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll look to throw here.
And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
ETN up the middle.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Carlson is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Herbert.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Antonio Gibson.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the River Hogs are able to cut into that deficit.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne.
First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted.
But first down, Hurts.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Hurts. Got a man. It's London.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They'll drop this one off with Etienne.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Hurts throw going into the hands of Williams. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game, as we send you on over to Orlando for...
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
2nd and 6.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
To the air again, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. There he goes, left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Justin Herbert scampering home from 19 yards out. And the River Hogs have cut it back within a score. Santos with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down at the 43. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Hurts.
He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing is Hurts. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Play action. It's Herbert.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Hurts. A quick throw there is incomplete.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you did? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to catch it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That is caught, and they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Zay Flowers.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the River Hogs are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again.
They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of the team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
They'll look to throw again.
That one
thrown across his body, and it's incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Houston. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40.
39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So 3rd down and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. He's not going to get there. They're only going to be close. He was blown up in the backfield. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. Carlson able to put this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Houston's offense taking over again. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And now out comes Houston. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On 1st down, Hurts. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That pass caught, it's Williams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Hurts. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown! Chris Godwin, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Walker now on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Herbert. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Derek Forrest on the coverage.
Herbert now. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the River Hogs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Got a man, it's London. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Here's a give to Etienne. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 2. A little under a minute 50 remaining. A field goal would be a game winner as they come up on first down. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. But the defense on him quickly at the 6-yard line.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they work this out past the 25. Herbert gets this to Gibson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Throwing, Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Herbert going to throw. That's caught by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Herbert. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they knew how to quiet this rival stadium, Charles. I mean, not